Here, hey, let me pause this for a minute. Let me show you something. All right, listen. So I was going to show this, but I guess after I posted that I was going live, or somebody's listening to the conversation, so they telling like somebody on the Jizz Act. So I'm talking to somebody, but you know how to talk to somebody on the phone. So I don't know nothing. When I say I don't know nothing, I don't know the ball. What's the name? You see, I changed my job to double dog. I let y'all play. I change personality like the Wolfman. So first, you see, it's saying you talking back. Somebody asked them if they talking back to Ratchet. So let me get ready to blow Ratchet ass out the water. Now, if this woman is promoting and lying, they go Pastor J right there, right? These is people that's on the journal. So, see, video is unavailable. Now, I told you, me and Ratchet was supposed to settle this case, and I would have never came this far. And once I heard 1-3, I just was locked in. I want y'all to look right here. They got Ray Sean Jackson's thing listed. When we first went on there, remember the Ray Sean Jackson thing that was only on, it was only, I went right on there and got it from the patient. So now it's on Scribe. This type crazy right here. So it's on pace right here. We got it already with it all highlighted and everything. Don't think they're gonna make too much money off this joint. It said this was uploaded by Michael Lowe. So look who Michael Lowe is. He uploaded it to Scribe. This shit crazy. Like, now I already knew Michael Lowe's name because there's another document that went to him. There was another document that went to him, and it's about what you see on the thumbnail. What I tell you is when a company gets sued, they got to use somebody that's outside. They can't, like the company's lawyers, they got to use an outside lawyer. It's just how it is. A company can't go and represent itself in court. You know, during the time interaction, this is the Dolph case. I don't know if these are in order, but somebody was telling this Joker something about the Dolph case, and he wouldn't listen. So I'm gonna show you how this nigga is with his fucking lies. I'm gonna make this nigga keep going loud. I'm gonna go loud all day, nigga. Because they moving so fast. Because when I said waste, fraud, and abuse, yeah, it's gonna show me. I'm telling you, it's gonna come to the cops. The cops, you know what I mean? Wherever it's at, boom, everybody gonna start, running around, and then CPS is gonna get involved. Y'all remember this right here? That's who was supposed to be riding with Dolph. Do these two people look the same? Now, I showed a picture to the boy. I'm like, yo, you know this boy because he been on my channel. But it was a female that came on my channel also some time ago. She was a Delta. What I tell y'all, and then I say the gang. I ain't say the gang, but I was saying I just be following the last names. Look at the house. This is who bought the house. Now you see this. This ain't between me and Ratchet. This is somebody sending me something that they sent to Ratchet first. Yep. Share it loud if y'all want to now. They probably in the bushes. If should have put this on age restriction. So make sure you have this on there. So when I say no weapon formed against me shall prosper, that's what I mean. Now, let me just say this. This is this straight drop right here? Look like that straight drop right there. It look like. Now we got a straight drop in here too, right? In the second. Your feelings about who? Your feelings about who? Your feeling, his feelings about who? Because of personal feelings, one thing to think about, if she was in such high, they definitely wouldn't know her voice. So watch the game. All of this time, I ain't come there till like November. So who you had feelings for? Who you had feelings for? I told you that them phone calls. They said it was some phone calls. Wasn't with me. It wasn't with me. That's why motherfuckers is shutting the fuck up. Yeah, don't try to raise your yeah, yeah. I put the bullshit that uh, I was giving Ratchet shit in 2020. I told you she ain't had no shit. So if y'all going to build a channel, you're going to build them off of me because I was giving the money. I'm I'm giving the money, but I'm counting like, yo, we are the receipts, and I got a trademark. That's only two. It's two people on there right now. Now, I'm very careful in what I do. If I see a name, I'm not going to put it. No, I don't even know what poke the bear means. Now, okay, look, November 29th, November 28th, 1019. LOL, $40 cookies. You shared me 60 for a 30-second promo. Boy, what the fuck you talking about? But I'm not going to sweat it. This is November 29th. You always say you up on your game. You definitely been slipping. Facts. Answers have always been close. You just haven't paid attention. The game is in the last name. Tell them that. Bro, the sign she was throwing up was Delta Sigma Theta, a female HB CU sorority. You got a lot of Delta talking about you around college campuses right now that are very powerful. Watch your step. You can't play with their money or power. They will destroy your life. Every female in my family is Delta. They aren't very happy with your comments. They are contemplating whether to report you to their national headquarters for slandering organizations. Now, I happen to know who this woman is. So every now and then I'll go into people's chats and I'll just type something in the chats because I've been new about Memphis and you know, I said this, my family they in. I said my family into it. So when dickhead, what's the boy name? What is the dude name? MHB. Now I don't agree with you know HBCUs and everything, but somebody probably do agree with the HBCU. You know what I mean? I mean, I don't want my child, but she didn't pledge either. She became a nurse. She didn't pledge. So when you and somebody else said that my life was going to be destroyed, yeah, I bounced back. I'm gonna bounce back strong because yeah, um, the Delta and my peoples they live in well, this Delta is in Tennessee. My people stay in Georgia. So when I say different counties, and I go in and I start asking because I know what my family think ATL. I know what the fuck they names is. Yeah, they might not have the same last name that I have. Yeah, so you wouldn't probably be able to look them up or anything like that unless you was inside. Because I never seen y'all say that name. But one used to dance for Bobby Brown. She was a backup dancer for Bobby Brown. So when someone went and actually did something and then said, "Oh, I thought you was one of us." No, what the fuck you mean you thought you was one of us? I don't give a fuck if it was a mistake or not. You getting fucked up. But now everybody want to call peace because no, it shouldn't. No, why should it be peace? The motherfucker don't even say sorry, yo, and they went so far as to fuck with my credit, my health insurance, everything. I just sit back and chill and wait for your time to come. Yeah, up in the, because I told you, don't nobody but my family call me that name. Don't play with my fucking name Because yeah, somebody know will come in here and say that name. They know it's get ready to be problems. You can spell it with a K or you can spell it with a C. So this person actually comes out and say it like he fucking untouchable. Nigga, I'm trying to tell you, I know females that'll whoop your ass. I know females that'll whoop your ass in every fucking state. Whoop your ass. They ain't going for no drinking or nothing. And my cousin is SDA. So that bitch telling you that I'm SDA, bitch, that don't mean shit. Every SDA don't even just abide by everything. My cousin, I showed y'all that died in 22, November the 11th. Did you hear me over here saying that he was sacrificed? No, he died from pancreatic cancer. But he was blood, actual, my blood, and he was part of the blood. So when I say I ain't gang, I'm not. It's just that when people's they be into a lot of shit. I don't know what the fuck they know. And I ain't seen them in years. So when somebody says some dumb shit like I'm trying to be in Texas or I'm trying to text you, shut the fuck up. You sound like how dumb you is. The majority of the family down in ATL, they all went to HBCUs. I just didn't want my daughter going down to an HBCU because I know, you know, I ain't want them because I didn't want them to go. No, my pleasure. And she don't even know her family down there anymore. So the one that moved to Atlanta, my sister, she's Delta. Well, she's one of them Alpha. I don't know the one with the reds, with the red, the girl group. I don't know what they all called. That's who. Uh, MHB called that day on the phone and talk shit to. Now, if someone were to put that out there, if someone saying slandering the organization, remember there's a wire. I don't know what organization it is. It's the Delta. Now, Ratchet had a story. He must thought that was going to be his way. I don't know if he thought that was going to be his way out. But no, you don't listen. He's a blockhead. It's the 22nd. It's the 22nd. What day did Dolph die? And these look like the same. So that's how I do. Bam, here we go. Here we go. What was his name? What straight job name? He's not in jail. This was before he got caught. Got huh? I got to stay far away from this one. So why do you think they would want me to stay far away from? Because you know I'm gonna look that shit up. And I kept saying, "Yo, who is this Justin that's riding by?" Now, don't mean it was that Justin, but I pulled up the paperwork where Ratchet TV was associated with somebody named Justin, and he had a red BMW right after this happened. I mean, right after this happened. You getting email, you getting text messages from somebody in Tennessee. You are. I don't know who it was. Same as I show you the black car. Like, yeah, I don't know who sent it to me. I just was just trying to see who was on Q channel talking that shit. Talking about they was from yeah, they said they was from Tennessee. You don't know that bank right there? Yeah, you ain't know that main strip down there and you ain't see that fucking black car right there. Y'all niggas be lying. Let's see if it let us get in here. Might not let us go. Let us go in. That's why you think it starts. Like when I start up my computer and automatically go to YouTube, it goes straight to no, let me put a full one. It goes straight to fuck Dallas and their bloggers, especially Ratchet TV. Game, recognizes real. So cool. So now, whatever I got down here as MGR the Insomniac, yeah, somebody else Yeah, but they made this. So don't call me no detective or nothing like that. He just made this up. Put the reloaded down that joint. But whether it became the truth, it evolved into the truth that the mystery game did start working because I ain't. You see a lot of people is starting to put that their channel is reloaded. Nah, don't be reloading shit. No, what you reloading it for? It's too late. That shit is over with. My husband asking for peace and want me to fucking just leave y'all alone. But I'm not leaving y'all alone till I get you off this motherfucker. See that? That's they were fast as shit. That's the outside law firm. You see that, John? The light was on and everything, ready to take on anybody who felt like they got scammed at all. So I want to know the machine. What's the machine you had behind you? What kind of machine? What kind of machine was it? Because somebody tried to play with me and send me some shit. Exactly 3 months after we came back, 2022. That'd have been March. That's 3 months. Yo, right after that, my peoples died on the 11th of July. Just like Mo 3, he was out of Atlanta. Then, and I don't believe in no fucking coincidence. So now I'm up in the NY. So the bull telling me he down at ATL at the same time that I'm in the NY. The same dude, Frank Hicks. He always somewhere near some dead body. He like dead bodies. Yeah, your bitch ass ain't gonna do nothing. So you gave it to Skull. So Skull did it. Because when you call those people, you said that you turned the whole organization in, but you said you wanted Dallas rappers, Dallas area. What's the name was calling Atlanta, but Atlanta wouldn't take the call. And why would somebody ask me if I do that someone killed someone? My cousin. Would I forgive him? Killed my cousin. Somebody studied me trying to get me to go at Bugatti, and I don't like that. Let me tell you something. I don't have nothing to say. So I don't even know who Bugatti is. I ain't never talked to him. Nothing. I seen him on the joint, and I thought somebody was trying to set him up. The same person. 3088. And then you and 3088. Yeah, but I don't got them charges that y'all he ain't got them up and coming charges that y'all get ready to get hit with. Yeah. Facilitating, yeah. He doing all types of shit. Facilitating shit that he done did, like suppress the channel by copyright striking the channel. Then bringing the military in. You did that, dumb. I mean, you just too proud. You thought you was fucking great. You lucky I can't find that fucking video with you and Sapphire on. It was New Year's Day. You was talking to Rain. You was saying how you was better than three. And I was like, this motherfucker, this gotta be a skit. This nigga, not who, Ratchet TV. Yo, I don't give a fuck who you put up there. And then $10 is better than 30. None of y'all. So somebody came and asked me a lot of people. Yeah, it was a lot. When I say I didn't say shit, how would I know all that shit? So somebody beefing with somebody beefing, so they throwing out people's names, trying to have me look at these names. Shout out to Solo 10 Toes. Let me put my joint down because I want to see something. Because if you go anywhere else, if me and why they don't have that numbers on the back of our joint? See how much on? They don't got no numbers back here. But it got 80. It's probably because she was on another channel before, so oh, she changing her job. She take the accepted, what's the name? And I make my name up. But anyway, so if you giving out fake Yo, if someone from the family is telling you the day after it happened, yo, this is what happened. You didn't fucking take that to your people? Because if I was up there by then and you put all of that shit right there, I don't even recognize that. That's why I never really mess with the young dog case. So y'all spending narratives in young dog case, or is it just that some people are looking deeper into it because they passed that part? Yeah, because they're wise, and maybe they just always been here, even if they was in the clouds and everything. Because how would I have something from 2023 and they kept right in? Look, I put on here, they booking a house. It was in 2023. So someone gave it to me. I don't even know who says what. But I know that they all looking now because I made sure that I text them and everything. And I said, see, and I said that for a smart reason. And is she the only one catch on? Yeah, we might be facing dark. We might be facing seemingly at the same time we facing dark. It's like dark times. So I'm on my double dog shit. Gotta turn the lights off when it's time to slide. The murderer of the thing got me trying. So you put someone hung that shit up. Let me go back. And this is not to try to, because this girl was a good girl, and I hope you know, nothing nefarious was going on. Because as long as this case is going on, I'm going on. But mom don't want nobody getting. She said, yeah, the mom. I don't know who mom they is. I just say the mom. I don't know if the mom been down here or not. I know, her name don't. It's not called the mom. You get it? So let's go into right here and let's see what our Jones say. And some people don't understand unless they been there, had somebody there, they know somebody, then do that. And if they'll know that, I know I'll pick up on it sooner or later. But they know I didn't have to pick up on it is when them Jones came out about you, and the rainwater John deal, how come them Jones was straight up? It was, I mean, straight, when I say straight up, yo, first off, it was the size was already, the lines was already fucking drawn right there. As soon as somebody said, yo, I know all the parties involved. I know when they said that, when they came in here, when I'm ready to just shut down everything, they came in and said that they asked him to take the gun out of the house. If that is true, he took the gun out the house. But who went and picked it up? And how did they end up on the same look? I can't make this shit up. How do they end up on the same station? But it got three, or some, let's say three. It had three's name first. But it's the same station. Like I know you ain't trying to fucking play in my face. So now when I get these two recordings, motherfuckers went and they said that, yo, I have to go test it. I have to get it drawn. Well, if somebody put that on my shit, they felt comfortable enough to put that on my shit, sign the fucking non-disclosure agreement, show their face. Everybody over here was fed up. I thought they were saying fed up with me. Because I hadn't even been up there. I don't even think we was up here that fucking long unless they were saying ill since MGR. I don't know. I don't know. When they say fed up with you, yeah, I'm thinking, you know, like the Fed is up with me. They like on my tits out. Now, if the Fed is on my tits out, for what? At the time these people were on. Because that's how I started, by inviting them. For that, yeah, I was homicide. Then I started expanding it. Because, like I said, I heard the dude say he calls down there every day and just plays three's music. Right to like whoever answered the phone, he just played the music. So yeah, I like that. I like that. And so I just play it because I want to know. And I remember y'all used to be over here real thick, and then I could count y'all and see how many leave when I play Three's music. Then I remember when I was breaking the music down, only one person said, okay, it's all right. Like, telling me it was okay. So that person coming in there, they spoke with some type of authority that, yeah, I could do that. So when I go into my jizzle, because people know, first of all, when I'm talking to someone else, I talk to them different. If I don't respect you, I don't respect you. Yeah, I ain't just doing it because yeah.
You're wait for that first, that boom, there you go. Yo, look how fast that shit came in now. Boom, yo, look, boom, boom. Trends. Trends. But I got a image. My daughter has to look at me and she has to know that her father did was best for her.
Look who I'm pointing at right there. Who you see? Listen, I ain't got shit to hide. I'm just trying to be like smooth criminal, you know what I mean? I'm just
The last time Mo 3 last Mo 3 birthday, yo, the boy was supposed to have a John out. He put out Legendary. You know you owe that bread. Now, you think I don't know who hacked my computer?
Hey, November 11th, the life of Melvin. We have started this shit because y'all hit up because If you got more free features that have never been heard, The Life of Melvin, November 11th, November 11th. Hey, November 11th, The Life of Melvin. We have started this shit because
Life of Melvin.
See, niggas don't be wanting to be for real on this joint. I say I am. It's $2. Oh, 3.
I'm yelling fuck them out till they drop. I just went 30 on the clock.
Nigga 30 off that.
Look,
Right
hey,
here.
man, shout out to all my supporters, man. I really appreciate y'all, man. You know, for going hard. You know, wow. When y'all go hard, I go hard. Them facts. When y'all go hard, I go hard. Y'all go hard for me, I go hard. I'm gonna go hard for myself regardless, but you know, I appreciate the fact when y'all go hard out there. Though, if anything before today that I'm finna expose is I got facts. I ain't got no he say, she say, none of that about this.
So I'm gonna ask you, if I say I'm the dog, I don't know these people. I don't know. I'm the dog. I don't know these people. They must be trying to train me or something. They might be trying to train me to do something. I don't know. I'm Scooby Doo.
This rapper, by his team, about none of that. I got facts. You know, y'all know when I do this, it's facts. If before today, cause my phone been blowing up. 3, they saying this, 3, they saying that. Ooh, I can't worry about what social media say. Social media say what social media say. You get what I'm saying?
He said he can't worry about. I'm gonna break this down to the last compound because it's been one person that was the quietest, that spoke the loudest to me. That person was the quietest, but he spoke the loudest. And you know how they spoke? It was in a sentence, or it was just a like, or it was just saying, God bless you. Just that. Something I hadn't heard in a minute. I'm saying this because today is Sunday.
I chase nobody. My name is solidified. It's a household name. It's a brand. Mo3, take my face away from my name. Mo3, Osama 3 line is already it's a brand. When that brand go up, a dollar sign is with it. Like a business is with it. Like it's things.
So Mo3 is a brand. Mo3 is a brand. Osama 3 Latin, it's a brand. Just the software. What joint that they talking about? They talking about me, because up there, I purchased this software right here at 1.2. It says, look,
It's not no, I don't have no dope boy giving me a whole bunch of money to take pictures and say whoop to whoop, or I don't got no record label over here saying, hey, we gonna do this for you and do this for you, whoop to whoop, or I don't got no distribution deal saying we gonna do this, whoop to whoop. I have none of that. It's all me. But don't let him fool you. Just type his name and go to Google and say, who is he signed to? It's gonna say Hitco. It's gonna tell you Hitco. That's not independent. That's not you. Don't say I'm independent. I did this. I'm independent.
now this version of this, him saying this, was released November the 12th, 2020. This version of what he's saying. Mo3 last live before his passing. The truth about ops on IG live cash. What? Reigns business. Live cash app. I mean, someone sent me this. Look, I just couldn't understand. Look, I couldn't understand all of this, so I had to do my own research on all the vendor being in the middle of that.
So I'm showing that somebody sent it to me. So yeah, don't be trying to put me in no shit. None of y'all did. Because someone sent that to me. So you would have to send a file to me, because I don't be asking nobody for no fucking files. So if someone sent this to me, I told you she was getting choked. She was getting choked. I'm quite sure that that's covered. I'm quite sure that I had the date that she was getting choked, because I sent the cash app to ask her was she all right. Yeah, that's what it say right in the Cash App. Are you all right? All you gotta do is go to the link tree. So then the second time they did it, yo, that was in what's the name? You sent me a John of Kali Cosmos. In the NY then, and we looked at it. The person I was with, like, man, fuck that. Let me open it up. And they opened it up. That was their child. So why you sent it to me? See, ain't no woman gonna get on the stand. That's the worst thing. Is a woman can understand. You ain't do nothing. You ain't do nothing to them, but they can understand, or they try to put you out there and you ain't do nothing but. Help. So you get 300 fucking women just all of a sudden. Yeah, yeah, he was with me and all this. Come on with the Will Chamberlain. Who the fuck do I look like? I'm not no star. I'm a star in your fucking eyes. Twinkle toes ass motherfucker. Yeah, ain't nobody just walking up to no nigga talking about you gonna keep fucking telling some other chick. Yeah, you want me to hit you in your pussy or some shit. Yo, you sound don't nobody do that. Then put that in writing. And then say you're the most powerful man in the empire. So I'm thinking you who you 50 Cent? You ain't none of them niggas up there. Yeah, you might like be one of they flunkies or some shit like that, bro. Like you the fucking cartoon character. Cause I was like, wait a minute, hold up. So Dark Lord is it's a book about a that's why y'all keep saying introducing new character. New character. Man, what the fuck is y'all talking about? Where are you getting this footage? Listen, he say, are the families of missing person people under investigation. Let me say, I think they probably would be if you covering that shit. Because you just blame everybody when all the way from Makita's to this case, all the way down to the one I just all the way in. You ain't speak to the fucking parents. Sco dead. You might want to talk to you, nigga, and that spit come on out your motherfucking mouth and all that shit. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Father called me. He called my jack. I said something to the mom. And she just never responded. See, when Alexis Ware happened, it's all about timing. Alexis Ware happened. Yeah. 30th, they right down. And what was the first thing I said? That's not the lady that was on TV. That's the first thing I said. I said, that is not the lady on the TV that these people were saying is the mom. Tell the truth. It's coming up. Swear. Even Stacey Fine had already acknowledged that already. She said that was the auntie. Too talking about the family thing, talking about this truck was in the way. Man, Petty, we go down there, don't nobody know about no motherfucking truck. You talking about somebody. Trina was down there. Bro, where the fuck is you getting these names and all of that? I was down that motherfucker. You barely came out your motherfucking room. We came there and me and Petty came over to that room. I don't know what the fuck was supposed to happen down there. I know by the time I got to my Petty, that's why I always get there early so nobody trying to set up on me. But when you asked me to change my shit from Gal and stuff, I was like, I ain't trying to be like, way the fuck up. But I knew exactly where you was talking to. It was in Asheville. It's where my people stay. They just want to be left alone up in those mountains. Hey, go look up Asheville, North Carolina, see what's there. That didn't want to leave, so they got flooded out. So the only person that will cover that is Dan Calloway and me. So when I say need you, he's the only one that would know. What I mean when I say need you. In fact, it's only a couple people who know what I say. If I said Big Chief, see, everybody in the 13%, they just know where they came from. And then, therefore, yeah, we see all of them. Some of them call themselves melanated. They're just saying that their skin is melanated. They believe they're queens and stuff like that. But that's not what we call it. That's not what we call them. Some of us was brought up different places and no, we didn't call them. Call them sisters at the church or whatever. Church on Sunday, I ain't never heard them say, yo, queen, this. It'd be like first lady of the church or something like that. Save the whole family. I seen even all the way up the highway. I was just looking. And someone always asks me the question, have you ever heard of such and such? And then as soon as they ask me that question, I'm trying to figure the one that said that I was trying to kill you. I'm like, yo, who told you? Which one is that that told you I was trying to kill you down there? That you was in a murder plot? That it was a plot to kill you down there, and I was involved. Don't put me in y'all shit, because Petty would have never moved me out the way. Because you called help, so I came up. And then Petty came and moved me out the way. So whatever the fuck happened after that, yeah, some people missing from the internet, they don't want to tell it, but I still had the fucking document, the picture. Yeah, I watch everybody come in the fucking hotel act like they're walking straight towards me. Very stick them. Yeah, I ain't gonna be no fucking rap. I'm not giving you a chance. Yeah, come on, like, cause nigga, then I see you on fucking Ratchet TV, they like you got your hair cut. That's the second time, then I see this boy that's named Book now. The open book. And he's very open about the way he. So I don't know. There was some. I don't know if he spoke. No, I don't know. Nothing. I know he subscribed to my channel and let me know that he was subscribed to my channel. He didn't hide his subscription or the day that he subscribed. The pictures that you take can only be taken by somebody on the ground, in somebody's fucking box, or you right there. Now, let me pull you up on something. I already know about Erica Kelly being on the scenes of certain joints, but I don't have her being on the scenes, her harming anybody. Case comes from where it comes because you was getting your information from somebody named Vito in like Alabama. Shout out to the Empress 1066. And you used to, just like this other boy, used to be happy as hell if, you got me in trouble, like a little fucking cheerleading bitch. That you get somebody locked up. And really, you doing shit. Shit that I don't care about. I don't care if you sell pussy, bro. I don't want it. So what the fuck is the use of you going all around and just going around with all these females and make them say certain things about me after you know that I'm going to do enough research that if you didn't do anything, I'm gonna clear it. I clear you because I ain't no detective or nothing like that. But I'm gonna say, oh yo, you was there. But now, if you wasn't there for that, was you down there for my cousin, nigga? Because you said you was in the ATL. So somebody putting out asking me if I knew that somebody had killed my cousin. Which cousin you talking about? And who is that? If it's that nigga, I'm gonna fuck him up. There ain't no forgiveness for him. because he didn't come to me. Yeah, no, and he don't send emissaries. Yeah, I don't send no emissary. I don't walk around with a bodyguard. Nothing. I'm just, yeah, I'd say what I said. If I see you on fucking 95 or 301, so that means I know your route. I know all of the places you go to. And boom, 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 boom. And then I know about the Thomas lady up in Canada. So you was at all of these places where someone was claiming that you did something, and then they end up in a mental institution. I'm gonna tell you this: it ain't that many motherfucking coincidences in the world. And to have me, you wanted me to ask my man to come to Baltimore and run up in somebody's crib. But so 5 o'clock, me waiting there. You don't know how much firepower I got. You don't know nothing. I'm not doing nothing. You're not. Who the fuck you think you're talking to? I mean, you and Ratchet TV, you know, y'all together. And yeah, you said Rainwater paid you too? Yeah, that sound about fucking right. That makes me say that. How much it cost for your black magic shit? Yeah, see? When I put the prices up there, they're all on credit cards that these people still have. Yeah, the credit cards that I had. Yeah, the Jones, if they charge my fucking credit card, then people charge my credit card. I got that. If you give someone, and I'm not talking about anybody, if you give someone a credit card and they say, yep, I need to spend this amount, you don't just naturally just go over the amount you said you want to spend. You don't just naturally do it. And you don't come online and tell people like, oh, I got one to turn me into, oh yeah, well, let me show you what you got. Second scenario, I mean, these are business accounts. These are Amazon accounts. So mystery game, I don't know them. They want to get their lip back. You said you wanted to get your lip back. You lucky that you wasn't near me because you would get your lip back. So if you would get your lick back, what's getting your lick back? I know when you say getting your lick back, yeah, yeah. I killed somebody, I hurt somebody, so what's she getting your lick back for? Talking about, I know you get your lick back. How the fuck I know you get your licks back? Unless you're talking about, yeah, against your baby father. That's the only thing I know that you told me you did is, yeah, the baby father died, and well, I ain't hear about no fights or nothing, just baby father died. So I should look back. No, you're not coming nowhere near me to lick nothing back. 'Cause I ain't that hey man. So if a Joker's on here, he called you a bitch. He get he ain't never touched you on that, but he called you a bitch. He should get shot. Killed. Don't any violence towards anyone. I just know who remember the woman that you said that got you out of jail because you was in jail first. I was talking too much shit about here, and I just started noticing little things that becomes you. That, you know, shit like that. Like, yo, somebody always fucking dying around you. Like, yo, I'm not trying to be around you. Somebody always, yo, look, just dying like mysteriously. Or are you telling me how you stuck somebody and stabbed him because of his mouth? Or do you, yo, what fucking woman says that on here? And I already read you the fucking riot act. Yo, I already told you and I signed all these NDAs, and you fucking just you breaking the NDAs because you are with these people, so you're covered. You're a related party. The reason why I speak about my family, because some of them are Muslim and some of them are Christian. But then, you know, it's with three, it didn't matter if he was black, he was down for Roy Lee and Buck, and they both was correct, as I understand it. So when I hear Rainwater explain the story of about Roy Lee, I just know you lying. Like you over dramatize shit like that shit. Yo, like you and Ratchet, all your channels, y'all be y'all over dramatize shit that so y'all get some you know thing. So if I put up a short and just hashtag, that means I understand the algorithm and I know how many I'm gonna get. How many likes. So who is gonna come? Who is gonna come? Anybody that's in the Mo 3Ks. So they tell me about 1,500 people. Maybe 15 plus. I mean, hey, not hey. It's the other boy got 55 and to have you on there. But when you go on your own channel, how the fuck you getting 40,000? Don't nobody want to hear you ratting on nobody. You done went under the cover of Rat TV and just boost your fucking numbers all up. Your girl, you only 88. She can't even boost her. Yeah, because she keep taking all of the hits for you. You let her talk for you. Same way Sean G did Pink Train.
Now I want y'all to look at this. Where y'all think this at?
Look at that date. So let me see if I show it on here. So if this is where I think that I'm getting ready to pull up, no, I wouldn't forgive you. I'm gonna fuck you up. Now, this is Tajay Breaker case. What fucking police cars are you taking pictures of? Where are you getting this shit from? You wasn't covering this case. The mom turned you down. So on 6/28/2022, which one of these cases that I wouldn't know about when I'm handling the cases? You couldn't get around me unless you come over here and try to troll me and make me believe something happened so you can just get that little bit of information, and maybe you think you got it before me, but when I tell you the boy, I wouldn't give a fuck if you got it before me or whatever, and you trying to race me to it, nigga. All I need is that you and that dude is together. Don't you think this? If this the mystery gang, and you put Alexis Ware, I was there, so that don't look like the police that I saw. That shit was great. This black and white picture, I don't know where the fuck that's from, because I was in New York. If this is a place, this is some place other than there. But all you had to do is look at the picture, and then you were up there because I showed the picture. You loved to show that you was up there by you marking it. So you were up there. I got everything I need. So but that wouldn't have been the scene. That would have been the scene in Maryland, out on one of those things out there in Maryland. 6/28/22. You really don't want me to fucking go in here and just meticulously just show you that, how much of an asshole, because let's say somethingville.
Scare me about my daughter, and you don't have a daughter. Your son here a cop or some shit like that. I don't know. I don't know. So I went to the next best thing. Your mom and your auntie.
No, these same stars was out there where you was trying to get me to step in. They was stars just like that right over there. Um, if you kill one of my family members, I'm just gonna fuck you up. I ain't even gonna hold you. I'm not. Yeah, I'm not Christ. I'm not turning the other cheek or none of that. I'm gonna fuck you up. But let me keep going so I can see when I got down to November the 11th. Okay, so this shit right now, because somebody asked me that because you did do something. I can't do that. But look, this is what you call a hater. Somebody with your jaw come up, clever falcon. I am not. I am not going to lie. I'm disappointed in this video. You sounded drunk and picking fights with all people. Man, I don't give a fuck. What you a demon? Who sent you, nigga? That's you see the jaw, Pinky. I'm trying to show you. Don't remember Pinky? Yeah, when he comes around the corner, he bend the corner and he's telling about the ball spinning some fucking shit in his yak. Yeah, it's a yak. Cognac. Man, went right to it. From the beginning, I showed you somebody from Tennessee, and right here I'm showing you somebody from Tennessee. Watch this, nigga. But I'm showing you what they were saying. So that's my man coming. See what they arguing about? See what they arguing about? This is, you can't see her drawing.
They're sending me all these weirdo fucking messages, and I ain't tell y'all that part, so I ain't gonna tell you on here.
So
Fucking 6 months later, and we're doing business together, and I still don't know who the fuck you are. I never met you. But
Exactly.
To solidify everything, you send me these text messages and Instagram posts that you and Ratchet TV has to do. That you're telling Ratchet TV basically about fucking Key Glock being your cousin. So this is what Ratchet TV is performing on his show. He's telling stuff about changing the narrative of the killing of young Dolph based on the shit that you're saying, because you're saying you're related to this dude Key Glock. Now I don't know who Key Glock is. I really don't know who he is, and
so
but the
listen,
mom.
look,
Oh, somebody cracked.
so who sends? We not even talking about that. Who's sending this division between these two people? When she was trying to hold it back, because I was asking her. Now I'll show you the text message. I'll show all of them. But when a man can talk to a man, that's what he did. He talked to me and he showed me everything. And the reason why it shouldn't be out there. And I just showed y'all that part first before I brought the woman in. She was worried about her name, but he never mentioned her name to Ratchet TV. No. When I told y'all last
But
night,
look at this name right here. I've shown you this before.
as above, they don't even know how to spell it.
YouTube has some new policies. I don't know that. So whoever was the mother, and she's already on their top. She's telling, so I'm filing a missing person here in DC as well. Forget what we're saying up here. The mother says, can you send a screenshot of, she probably meant of, so she said, the ticket, please. Okay, yes. You see that? Justice for Tajay. I'm not going to say that's what fucking devil worshiper. This nigga dumb. Effect.
No, this is the same words that 88 said earlier, as is above, so is beneath. And they telling like, yo, that's some demonic shit. I'm saying it. I'm asking them like, damn. You just said that. So I want to know if you hooked up with them, because then now I'm starting to see. But they said you dance in fucking in Maryland.
Dumb. You're now. So, as eyes above, whatever whatever. All right, so you are seeing it. If anybody has any problem, everything out that I want them to check out on to do something. Client of the now magic. So big boy keep you there.
So 88 lying ass
now
talking about I'm trying to put a spell on her. Bitch, how am I trying to put a spell on you? I don't know how to do that bullshit. You said it out your mouth. Y'all clowns with that shit. You drunk saying and the people clowning you on the stage, and you just like you won't. Yeah. I'm fully aware about this picture and this broken phone. So the first thing you said to me, you say to them is, yo, fuck you. Now, what's fucked up and everybody misses right here. I'm Bajira. What kind of fucking phone is this? We already see iCloud photos, but what they got right there? Motherfuckers is dumped in the motherfucker.
gossiping ass y'all with heavy magic. Okay. All right. Listen. I'm not getting ready to just plead the case on her. With them, they openly talk about magic, and they do this as the link. It's part of a real call, and this person.
So this y'all. So when I asked who's Zooming my doctor meeting, he had to switch over because that was y'all. Y'all on Zoom right here. I don't use Zoom. So how about I take it all the way back to 2023 and I can show on a Zoom call somebody was blocking out my sister from talking. Then some fucking Upper Moreland police come in. I mean, we don't want to go there. I mean, goddamn. Somebody made a fucking mistake. Right? You cannot break in. Look, I don't give a fuck if y'all into black magic or whatever. You can't break into me and my doctors to hear what we saying in confidential and then bring this shit on the internet. Here, I'm calling this joint Staying Sucker Free Sunday.
For the moment. Y'all do for the moment. All of a sudden, y'all care about the booger man because he going against me. Because he and Pop me.
Because she said he killed 3 people.
Y'all support when I cancel that goddamn
hey, this bitch, he unalived 3 people, but bitch, you better shut up, bro. Yeah, that lied ass.
All of a sudden, that goddamn morning show. Oh, because he popped me. Because he popped me, got a little close to me, showed some clothes. Yeah, she nasty at sometimes. Dirty, lazy. You know what I'm saying? Oh, no. We ain't doing it. Doing that. I'm fucking confused. I'm dead ass motherfucker serious. Friendly motherfuckers. Well, let me remind you. Fucking remind you. I'm dead serious. Let me tell you what it is, man. I suggest you do. What do you say? Do your homework before the booger man was. Fuck the booger man. Fuck the talking about around this bitch, man. Might give a fuck about that nigga. Y'all do for the moment. Y'all do for the moment. All of a sudden, y'all care about the booger man because he going against me. Because he and Pop me.
Because she said he killed 3 people.
Y'all support when I cancel that goddamn
hey, this bitch, he unalived 3 people, but bitch, you better shut up, bro. Yeah, that lied ass.
All of a sudden, that goddamn morning show. Oh, because he popped me. Because he popped me, got a little close to me, showed some clothes. Yeah, she nasty at sometimes. Dirty, lazy. You know what I'm saying? Oh, no. We ain't doing it. We not doing that. We're not doing that. So y'all gonna stir away from what, the real objective. You feel me? Y'all gonna stir away from the real objective. Oh, no. Yeah, I'm live too. I'm motherfucking live too. You feel me? I started late, but I don't give a damn. I really know your ass went to the nut house, bitch. I'm gonna send your bitch ass back to the nut house, you goofy ass bitch.
Crazy
yeah, I'm gonna send your bitch ass back to the nut house. You might be in that bitch now.
Let's go.
You might have checked your bitch.
Let's go.
After Sean didn't put it out there that your bitch ass went to the nut house.
You feel me? His bitch ass in the chat trying. Ain't nobody looking at your motherfucker.
People like.
See, I'm telling you, the other day, y'all don't remember, I was like, yo, Max Boogie, that's my buddy right there. She from the NY. I don't know her. I don't even know her name.
Y'all don't.
I just call her Max Boogie. She came right over before, like, and put something down in the chat before I could even start saying what I was getting ready to say.
Like this. Now y'all see why I'd be glad when it be like 5 people in here like this, because I don't be liking dog. These niggas be cloud chasing dog. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, isn't it funny that all these, it's like certain bloggers, they just don't want all of that crowd because it means that they're clout chasing. They just really trying to find out what's going on. And then get their judgment of, like, yo, what the fuck?
I'm on my laptop because every time I was going on, this little black thing come up and would take a picture of what I'm doing. And then this thing comes up and shows me that the program, like Microsoft 11, could be doing this, taking pictures of it. And then when people break into your computer, bam, they snatching all that stuff down and met the Joker.
I'm telling you.
You know what I mean? To just have
all the way. I'm on it all the way. I'm on it all the way. I'm on it all the way. I'm a criminal. I'm telling you. Y'all listen to somebody tell you if I told her I was on the dark net. I told her I'd screw hard drives into the thing. Now, all of this thing, everything I'm telling you, yeah, I'm telling you because too late. That's what I wanted you to come on in. If I said I'm going to hell, I said blue magic. So I asked wherever Max Boogie stay. Yeah, I was locked up with somebody up there, you know? But the other person I showed, that is the person that I showed, that's his homie, that's his girl. He showed me her in jail. So I tell her, don't worry about that. I don't give a shit about that because my people is into that. So that's it. So Max Boogie, I'm my fucking business. She knows. Yeah. Now, who know that 88 and who acknowledges that 88 lied about her and Sean G?
Yeah. They might already have a murder weapon. And then did something to my daughter. He was trying to show me the record. His last record engineer was trying to make a deal, and I wanted in on the deal. I wanted in the shit. I wanted in on it. She said, I don't know what's going on. Look. March 5th. This band, and you touch a little kid. And I listened to somebody else thing that, and I heard, I don't know. There on Ratchet TV panel, and I keep telling y'all, like, yo, Petty told me who was on that. Who was on the calls. There used to be a call. It was like a call every morning. Yeah, you should write me a affidavit to help me with this. And she told me I had to pay her for it. So then she goes in the team and goes to the team's meeting that we had where she spoke with the company. Just start putting that up when they offered you that $2,000 way back then. When you come in, yeah. So you was talking so much, I had to get you under confidentiality and DA call. But my team know what to do. Yeah, so show the parts where you ask for money and you turn it down. All just for us to stop. Yeah, or you wasn't fucking hurt. I was trying to do other things and you was on my way. And you putting my kids out there, you putting my kids, they kids, you putting everybody in danger that was in that office that day. And then you start blabbering out names. Phones. And then you sent me this picture, and I said, coming soon, the truth about Jay's two husband. I ain't say his name or anything. What I show you? And I know the person that I have, look, the meeting via Teams with the partners and lying weird suspect. She's calling me a suspect. The meeting via Teams with the partners and lying weird suspect. How a suspect in what? What's this? March the 4th. And then you see my tag. So you're saying that me, I'm suspect in what? So, I'm dealing with her and Rich, everybody that was in that whole, that was in there in that picture I got. And
shutting down credit card accounts, and it can lead to a lawsuit with customers, because if you have a balance on that card and not able to pay, and it turns to a charge off or collection, it can ruin your credit report and turn into a lawsuit.
I woke up this morning to all of my Capital One credit card accounts being closed for no reason. I contacted customer service and they're not being helpful. They're being very unprofessional. I was getting into a screaming match with the lady on the phone.
Now, Capital One recently merged with Discover, and there's 3 major things that they are shutting accounts over. And you need to make sure that you watch out that you're not doing these 3 things. So let's jump into the first major reason why they're closing accounts.
And this is, I'm using this by under the Fair Use Act. See, it says the elite credit system. In the beginning of Wise Learned Leaders, I was telling this same story over like 2 years ago. And I remember Boosie
said he was having a problem getting his change. So Elite Credit, that's the name of one of the companies. Elite Credit. Yeah, that's one of the name of the companies that yeah, the motherfuckers is, I don't know where they was out. I don't know where they was at, but the motherfuckers was, yeah. It was the guy, the name was Mike, the credit repair boy. He did like 7 years up in the fitness and came out and was showing people how to fucking fix their credit. And then he had a system where you just do these like modules. And tell you the letters to send to these people to actually get stuff off your credit. So I show you it, but these motherfuckers ain't never do what they were supposed to do. When I pay somebody to do something, I expect them to fucking do it. So after y'all didn't do it, I created my own system. So I didn't use y'all shit. So yeah, I ain't in your case. He was having some problems with Capital One. And I was like, yo, they're racist or something. Cause how the fuck I'm making all this change ain't, or getting in this change ain't, and I get this little fucking $300 fucking card. I'm a black man, I got $300 card. Wills Nelson, she get all these motherfucking cards. Who else knows?
Capital One is one of the cards that I have and account information, or they're continuously charging your card on Google for the memberships that you have to people's channels, or you paying off your credit card to help people's channels. This shit get ready to suck for a lot of people. Told you, people don't pay money to these big ass companies and banks for them to have data breaches, and my fucking name keep being in these data breaches. False claims that. I enjoy the rest of your day. I'm probably going, it's going to stay up for a minute. Because this is really for, y'all to know, chill, y'all need to chill the fuck out. Because motherfuckers was talking about I was committing credit card fraud with them. I was like, what? I wasn't committing credit card fraud with anybody. Started sending out settlement checks. Texas. What I do for the whole month of February, I said I'm going to go live every day for the 28 days. Day for a year.
So look, Blue Cross members in Tennessee urged to act after. Yeah, Tennessee had their shit fucking wrong.
Nobody asked me that. I wanted to do that.
All this shit happening. I told you, when they come in this motherfucker, even my company itself is going to go through all of that. They gonna go through something because, So the day when that whole situation happened, and I see that fucking gang on, the only people that know how I'm gonna go off about when there's something happened to my daughter. I only talked to 3 people about my daughter. And it's only certain people that know that I'm fucking serious. Because I'm telling you, if you came in my motherfucking computer, you was able to get my daughter's email, which is through Gmail, through her college. Yeah, so you know her schedule. I don't even fucking know. That's why I said, if you did that, I'm fucking you up. I'm not playing. I ain't even, there's no rap and ain't nobody that can stop. Y'all hand that black bitch over and let me punch on this motherfucker. Or throw him in that fucking river up in Trenton over there. I don't want to see him. You don't want me to touch him? Yeah, it's a lot of fucking water fucking around New York and around Baltimore. Yeah, throw that nigga down to Delaware and then slide on down the Schuylkill. Yeah, I ain't even got a fucking see him. Because it ain't going to be the KID that's going down. I ain't going down the river. No motherfucking easy. Fuck that. What I say? The river. It's in Asia. They ain't trying to go down that river.
So I was wondering where some of my stuff was going off of my things, and then I think it was going off of where I actually was explaining or showing or streaming somebody who said they wasn't going to copyright strike me, and that was DJ Q. He said he wasn't going to strike me. A whole bunch of people said they wasn't going to strike me. Then he thought I striked him because somebody tried to make him think that I sent some pictures. They can see my pictures.
Lead attorney.
Shut the fuck up. I don't give a fuck.
So let me do this. I'm gonna bring up before the billions because because they're both young and light skinned. But let me bring up another brother. Like, he's been here for so long. The Henry Resilient. We got Henry up.
All right.
We ain't got it. Shout out to Tasha K. We ain't got it. All right. So
who? Shout out to who? Tasha K. When is this? This December 14th, 2022. They ain't got it, right? Now, mind you, I'm going after the attorney because he putting this Robinson shit out. He lying. But I sent him money.
$24 years without any of your help. And if she's working at Hooters, she's been around the block. She's seen some things. So she's been drunk before. She's got home before. She does not need your help. We're always thinking that women need us. They do not. They do not need us until they need us. But that situation, she did not need you, but whatever. So drinking, first of all, drinking and driving, God, I mean, I could just live. Yeah. You did that's a lot of bad stuff that you did. Drinking and driving is terrible. You shouldn't be really drinking too much on the first date anyway, because you want to figure out. Guys, when I date women now, man, I'm so fucking on it. None of the women, I haven't dated a trashy woman in so long because I'm good with it. I'm like, you seen Terminator when he would just do the damn analysis of a person? That's fair. But with men, we've been talking all this time. Like, you're gonna invite me in? She was like, man, I want to, but like, come on, man, don't make me, don't make me get it to you on the first. But that video, there's no video like it on YouTube, man. It's a special video that I made.
Yeah. Oh, somebody asked a question in the chat, and to answer at the end of the date, I got a kiss on the cheek. That's all I got, and then she left, and then I left.
Now we got Trillions, baby. What does Trillions, baby say? Your advice is priceless. Thank you. He ate off of Facebook because everybody was making connections, and then they started the whole IMing thing, and women were catching y'all with the IMs. Y'all would leave the laptops on and the desktops on, and people really didn't know how to handle it at the time, and they would print your shit out. Everybody was making connections with old lovers, old girlfriends and boyfriends, old schoolmates. Everybody started having contact with each other, but they started fucking each other. Y'all don't remember this. Boy, when Facebook hit, the affairs went through the roof. I got invited to go over there, and I'm sorry, I got. Let me give this man a proper salute. God damn! Oh my God!
I have a question for you.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, my mom got divorced about 5 years ago. In the divorce decree, her ex-husband was supposed to solely be responsible for his house that her name is on with Wells Fargo. He never refinanced the house to take sole responsibility for it and get her name off of it. And my mom has very good credit, but he is late on his house payments and she's still on there. And we just don't know what to do to get her name off. The bank is saying that he needs to refinance, but of course we can't make him do that. If his credit is not good, he might not, be able to
divorce attorney
to get it on his own. So I think that's why he's still just going on with letting her name stay on it. So I don't know what we can do. Should we, is there a way we can sue, or how can we get her name off of it?
Yeah, this is a great, can you hear me? Yeah, this is a great question.
Kind of encourage him to follow through, but I don't think what you just said is in her decree, because she never mentioned anything about a certain number of days. He left.
Look, this woman up there in his joint by herself. How come they always leave a woman up there, somebody else up there that they up there by themselves inside of people's joint that you paying for? He probably paying for it, but the fans is paying for it over there, so they probably could take that over. I don't accept money from y'all. I give you money. So if you up in this joint and it's a third party up in here, yeah, your third party ass is getting ready to get sued. because there's nothing in StreamYard. The first person I saw on StreamYard that kept saying, yo, use StreamYard, it was fucking Skull. And the person that said to me, yeah, as my Caribbean queen told me, yo, somebody else is up there in your joint. Then I got an email and he said, yo, all of those people in there, they are friends. Now, I didn't show that joint yet, but I had that date.
Yeah, I see some of you all in the comments, and other than
I have no idea what's going on. I just left you up there, huh?
I'm running the show.
Oh my God, she was running my show. Shout out to DD, right? My number 2 sidekick. I got my number 1 sidekick. Now I got a number 2 sidekick. But that's gonna be the issue for you.
Is there
what is the?
So I don't.
Holmes had an affair. Yeah, in most states, guys, they can fire you for any reason. If you're my paralegal, I can fire you. Let's say it's Monday morning and you come in. I can fire you because you came in 10 minutes late.
Yeah, that's at will. That's at will.
Lost in a
boom. Here go me. Now I'm coming up there. I'm gonna ask some questions. You're a lawyer, right?
If you want to go around and fuck these paralegals, you're out of here. Only one fucking these paralegals is me. That's the only one. So,
yeah. The lead attorney is saying that he needs paralegals. So, yeah, he must got paralegals over there, right?
I don't know. He just needs to get a new job. That's my take on it. Let me bring up MGR. MGR, how are you doing?
Oh, I'm finally up. Hey, how you doing?
Good. Can barely see you down there. Is everything going okay?
I need to sit up in the camera more.
A little bit. That's a little better. Shout out to you.
Thing or anything like that. I wanted to show you I got on a hoodie too.
Shout out to the hoodie gang. Shout out to the hoodie gang. Yes, sir. Thank you for coming up. Do you have any questions for your boy?
Yeah, listen, mine's go back a couple times. I'm a big fan of yours. You know what I mean? I like how you've been, you tell people what it is, because you don't have too many attorneys that will go out and tell people what's the real deal. And plus you're in an area and environment where it affects, people that look like you and us, that it affects us more. So my question was initially from the Shanquella Robinson case, and then it just evolved more because I said something on my channel that about that same case, and I was seeing certain things, and I actually called, like, not try to call you out, but just saying, like, lead attorney, who's somebody that I respected, and I still respect you, brother. But I just wanted to say that, like, how they were trying to spin us on that, on certain parts of that. And then I'm sitting here listening tonight, and I'm seeing it's an open panel. So by it being an opening panel, I just had a couple questions, but I can't get all of those questions because I know you probably got a lot of people that's asking you questions. So I just go to that initially. This why not walk back that about the Shanquella Robinson and say, listen, it is what it is, what's happening to us in that case, and how that's been happening to us continuously.
When you say how it has been happening to us, what is it?
It meaning that things happen to us and we have to do so much to bring attention to what happened to us and other people. We don't have to. They don't need that much attention. You understand what I'm saying? Like why do we have to go the extra mile to bring attention to the things that are happening to us? Shanquella, make sure I'm saying her name right. Shanquella Robinson. Whatever happened to her, you know what I mean? Whoever was responsible. Why do we got to go through these extra obstacles to bring some, notoriety, some justice, anything towards what's actually happening right there, and then that's actually what happened to us.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out. I want to answer the question, but I'm just not sure what it is. Like when you
meaning the first person, and this is all I know, and I don't want to accuse you, and I don't want to offend you or anything like that. The first person that I ever heard talking to this Mexican person that was giving us information about that person.
Gerardo.
We don't know exactly if he was telling the truth or if he had some inside information or not. But in any regard, whatever information that he gave us, and then every YouTuber or social media person that brought anything about that on there, you didn't help the case. You're actually detracting from the case. And it's starting to go into like 50 different directions. And the only thing that really counts is this young woman lost her life. We want to know who was responsible for that. And all of this other stuff, it doesn't matter. And I brought that out and I just said, listen at what this person is saying on how many different channels they saying these things on. You did come back out and say, listen, in translation, the translation, some things can be lost in translation from the languages, but everybody's bringing these things out. But at the end of the day, this young woman is lost in a state that's maybe what 2 states up from yours.
No, I'm in Georgia, and she was.
You're in Georgia, so she lived in North Carolina. That's 2 states up north. I'm in Pennsylvania.
Okay.
Yeah, that was in North Click. Yeah, she was Robinson. Yeah, and she went over to Mexico, and yeah, some people beat her up, and why the fuck we ain't heard nothing about that? You motherfuckers was all talking about that shit then, but cause she ain't a star, she wasn't a star. I don't give a fuck about that. When the last time you heard about Shanquella Robinson, and who you heard it from? That shit was going on across Ronald Mack shit. Now, if y'all was playing in my face all that time about the Robinsons, I'm gonna fuck you up. So if you fucking had something to do with it, so it go from there to Wisconsin. Where they found a Robinson popped up. And now in Texas, when they showed that paperwork, they show another Robinson that's dead in Texas. And then there's a Robinson. Well, he's not a Robinson, but he's related to the Robinson. But he's near right where they found Alexis Ware. And around this curve that my people showed me, I couldn't get down there. Because, first of all, I didn't know how I'm going down there. But it was a sheriff there. And the fucking orange sign, that shit look all crazy. He wouldn't let us on our own property, the sheriff, to search for our family member. Where they do that at? I don't know where they do that at. But I'm not fucking playing around about mines. You think you motherfuckers is gonna keep putting motherfuckers out there? I already know you would earn your leisure and all of that shit like that. Yo, I'm just a regular ass nigga that don't know nothing. I'm not smart. I just know the law better than you. Because you said, first of all, you a lawyer in Atlanta. You talking about some fucking hoodie gang. And I just said, I want to show you I'm wearing a hoodie. Meaning, you're a lawyer, you wearing a hoodie. I'm a regular person, I'm wearing a hoodie. And the first thing came out your mouth was hoodie gang. I don't know no fucking hoodie gang. I ain't part of no gang. Now, if you part of the hoodie gang, yeah, I ain't part of that shit. Yeah, I separate myself from you niggas. Yeah, because you're right in Atlanta. And Robinsons, yeah, they're indigenous to this land, meaning that we're on the DAWs list, listed as free people. So I just noticed that it was in North Click. I know that where my family, we wasn't just in fucking Georgia. We was in North Click, South Click, because I know, because I went down and saw everything. Yeah, so name was this, and it was in South Click because my grandmother told me to worry about the land we had down there. The next thing I know, Cam Newton get fucked up and all this shit. Now, Cam Newton probably don't fuck me, and I don't know that nigga. That's my cousin. The Newtons, the Olivers, and the Robinsons. Yeah, as far as over there. But that doesn't mean that's all we have. See, the B and B part, that's family too. But that's family by loyalty. There's three parts. Yeah. We're Creek Indians too. So we're Cherokee and Creek. So which one should I identify with? Is it all right for me to say, yo, my mom, she was Cherokee, but my pop, he was Delaware. He was a Delaware Indian. So do I say I'm a Delaware Indian? Do I say I'm Cherokee? No, I don't identify with my fucking pop because that nigga ain't raised me. So I identify with my family that raised me. You got a bald head? My head bald. I don't know how fucking old you are. I know how old I am. And you said you was in a wheelchair. I will kick you the fuck out that wheelchair. I don't give a two fucks. If you're trying to send a message down and say you had something to do with people getting killed, I don't know what made me put this video and what made somebody send me a video and ask me what would I do. No, you know what I'm doing? I'm killing this nigga. I don't give a fuck if he in the motherfucking jail or not. I don't give a fuck. My peoples went into somewhere and was supposed to meet some 2 white girls, which our family ain't like that. So everybody in this crowd, what they do? Zone 86-4 sent him. Ain't nobody sending the KID. I send myself, because you talking about somebody in my fucking family that could be in my family. And nigga, if they in my family, I'm getting ready. You gonna tell the truth, because I already know the fucking law as far as what, yo, you can't just go over to Mexico and your body come right back. And these niggas left Cabo. To get that shit through the State Department and everything is like fucking, that's like getting a kidney from a motherfucker. And you up here telling your people that this boy is saying some other shit. But your people down here, they dumb. They just listening to you. You won't show them the law, I shows the law. Everybody know you ain't going to fucking Mexico unless there's a treaty, and the United States done broke every goddamn treaty that we had with anybody that's indigenous or anything, because you know what? The Mexicans are indigenous to this land, and you know what they're indigenous to? All them zones right there. New Mexico, Texas. That's where they're indigenous to. California. Yeah, they're indigenous to those lands.
Okay, yeah, I thought you were saying where she was killed. She was killed down there in Cabo.
Right,
yeah,
she was actually killed in another country, actually.
Yeah.
But so I'm just saying that how we're covering it, and every time that we're covering even these issues, these issues, there's so many people that they detract so much from the issues that what actually is the issue is being detracted from, because you got all these YouTubers in there, all this social media, and they're saying this.
Yeah,
saying
but listen, you can't really worry about social media. You can't really worry about the YouTube.
Yeah. You can't worry about YouTube. Worry about the motherfucker now. Because all this time, how long ago was on? Yeah, they merged all these companies and called it Meta. And that's what your dumbass people is. Meta heads. Yeah, the brain box ain't working. Because I wouldn't have bought no motherfucking shit in no metaverse. I'm not buying shit in no metaverse. What the fuck is the metaverse? So most people don't try to understand what I'm saying. But other people know what I'm saying because somebody just come over there and say something about it. So they asking a question why it detracted from the case. Because they're telling us everything except for getting the body back here so it can be autopsy and not in no fucking corrupt ass motherfucking Mexico. Fuck out of here.
If my home has been in my name only for nearly 20 years and I've been married for 10 years, does my wife's name have to be added to the mortgage if I refinance, or can it be left off?
Say it.
Yes, you can get a mortgage in your name. When I was married, I got a mortgage, it was in my name. The deed to the home was in both of our names, but the mortgage was in my name. Why was the mortgage only in my name? I'm the only one that's working. If you're married to the lead, why would you work? Not that I'm like O'Shea big balling, but it's like.
You hear what he said? So You see what the lawyer said? So that ain't that in the mouth of witnesses. What did I tell him? And right, where is this at? This in he say in ATL, right? Yeah, I know the police where the CDC, all of that shit. Fannie Mae, all of that. I know where they at. So when Citizens Bank come and try and take my sister's house, yeah, I'm peeping the game. I'm just like, yo, where she sent it to and how slow the mail got there. And the banks that's now on the consumer finance credit. Yeah. I make new law and I'm getting ready to make some new law on YouTube. I ain't the first YouTuber, because if y'all remember, Roblox. Motherfuckers was playing that Roblox and they was fucking with the computers. So if a certain PI or whatever, where now people that I've given computers, they starting to act the fuck up, that I've given them the computers. Yeah, my company. Yeah, your ass is getting ready to get tightened up. I'm trying to tell you, I don't give a fuck who got the computer. Because when they showed that computer, they showed a picture of Ratchet TV. Someone tried to tell me that it went to Soul Player. If y'all fucking with our computers, I'm fucking y'all up. And if you did something to one of my peoples, I'm fucking you up still. Yeah, so you right. You ain't going to jail. So don't be trying to ask me like you repentant and all of that. I don't care about none of that repentant. I don't care about none of that shit. I'm trying to fuck you around. And you ain't come to me. Really, I'm gonna tell you the truth. I can't say what I would do. Depends on. You might be family. What's not gonna happen is I'm not gonna get on fucking stand. That's fine. So yo, you did this, that, and third. I'm not gonna say. I've seen it happen too many times where a family member killed my family member. And at the end of the day, yo, they niggas squabble or whatever. You know what I mean? Don't fuck with each other. However they handle it. But I got that today. And I'm telling, I put a thing and tell them I can't get over this because somebody hit my first they killed Mo 30, and then now they telling people, okay, it's okay. The people that's covering the case, yeah, we can't cover it if we're not from down there. So we're gonna run and we're gonna try to hurt your family. I don't know where the fuck y'all came from. What the fucking problem is. But I do see that it's a yellow thing right here. I always look at yellow. Because I keep saying, you want to rumble with the bees? I'm not rumbling with no bees. I already got stung by the bee. 10, 11 years old, it stung me right up my nose. This, I know not to throw no more motherfucking rocks at the hive. Because the bee came right out and stung me. You know, I'm not trying to rumble with the bees, but if these bees fucked up my daughter, yeah, I'm fucking them up. Yeah, and that go for a man, bee, or yeah, anybody. If y'all fuck with my crib and all of that, dude, y'all better reverse that shit. Y'all got that change. I don't give a fuck. I know that everybody got a good PE and everything. Because I know whether anybody else does. I show you on here. It was an experiment under certain record companies. You would be with this company or that company. So now they're asking, what are they asking about? So right here, what do I say?
Nobody's name is up there. This is for anybody. I'm just going to share with you, but I don't want to share this anymore because if you don't understand why, if you come in these chats and it's been a while since you came in these chats, then I'm not going to keep going over. I'm not going to keep going live just to address that issue. Listen, the chats, these people are all individual people that all have their own individual thoughts. I don't control them. And when I felt I was back and healthy enough, I started doing what I usually do. I was going to give some money away for the holidays, and then some vultures came in, some people came in, they were trying to play fucking games. And that was, we're going to expose jokers and let they dress up. These fakers out here. And if we want to do anything like justice for Tajay Baker, we bringing that to an end. We're going to get the justice. We ain't talking about it. We're going to be about it. So if you come in here, don't come fucking up our vibe. I don't know where you're coming from. Some of you just coming back. I don't know if you be out in the bushes or not, or if you're hearing or not, but there's no way that you coming in these chats. It's no way you was out in the bushes and then you came in these chats.
Look at 2, 2, 4. But who got something to say about Micah enjoying himself? Motherfucker want to see the next man down, but fuck that. And then they got the John, and they say, what happened? And my cousin was
there. And you getting in your feelings because people are trying to find out who you are. Or they being protective of me because they would know that, what the fuck has been going on over here? If anybody has a reason to be down or anything, it could be me. People have tricked me out of money, everything. Played with me on this fucking internet when I don't play all this internet shit. Put my name on here, say something to my daughter, making me think about my. Listen. I can think of other people that could be down. But I know some stuff about people that they should be down, but they not. They came over here on this channel to spend time to make sure I was up
And hopefully I brought them up. And I know y'all, some people might know it. It says, fuck money, spread love. And we came over here. That's all I felt from my cousin to me and my cousin sharing our time with y'all on live. All I felt was love. And it made me feel better. But I still had to take my medication because I fucked up payroll. All right. Her daughter is not the same. And she was ready to graduate from college. Nobody's name, and it ain't worth saying somebody's name. It's not for that. But listen, we adults here. So I'm not talking. Listen, we on your top. Like your name, the shit don't look right. I don't give a fuck what you chose your name to be. But if the shit don't look right and you look like you trying to send a message or something, we on your ass. As a family, as a platform, we've been through a lot of shit. So we recognize a lot of shit. And we know y'all motherfuckers be out there, and we know y'all coming here, and y'all, you can say you've been here since day. Send songs that don't send for me. Yeah, and don't be in the chat, out there in the bushes. However you want to play it, we figuring that shit out. And listen. Yo, she was the best. Southern Soul Cowgirl. Third Coast Barn. No. Cedar Springs and Turtle Creek walking ass nigga. And the shit, listen, the shit is contagious. So when I'm up here laughing, I'm hoping that y'all feeling laugh, but I'm laughing off of what y'all saying. But what if it wasn't infected D? It might have been infected D. You taking the D. Remember, boy said he got the package. I'm glad I can. Well, where you at? Man, hit me on the jack, bro. All right, good night. I need to find a roach or something. God damn. The last part of the weed. Yeah. So now, listen. I said the roach is the last part of the weed. This how you know how we affect people because we catch them. Let me say this loud and clear. I don't give a fuck. Got it. I'm living my life, not worried about anything on YouTube. That's the on everything. Have a good Friday. All right, where is it? She say, if I could put anything down, it would be a roach, and I would stomp on it. Look, and who with her? Brown Sweet. You see me avoiding you because of the poison in your heart, not the smile on your face. Not because you don't see me, because I don't care. Once you become a trader, you become a trader. And if you went over there, I'm sorry if that shit came down there. Here it go. 3 days ago. If I could make my enemy an insect, I would make it a roach. Then I would put on the hardest steel toe boots and squash it all the way up until it's nothing but juices. There's no more roach. To top it off, I would spray Raid on it and all its nasty family too. All those nasty hashtag itches would be gone. No offspring to carry those nasty germs and diseases. If only this could come true. Be gone to them roaches. Yeah, I hope you're talking about your fucking people that you decide, look, you got a fucking black cake. Come on, like what the fuck? Because we already shown earlier. Yeah, do the bull got something to do with this? Country Wayne? Because it's a country down here that always talking that stuff. I don't send men to talk for me. I talk for my motherfucking self. If you got something fuck to say to me, hit the link. I dropped the link gladly. And it's only certain people. My One Vision came up with a great dog and everything. But you know what I figured out? When I opened up that indictment in Philly, the motherfucker that this bitch keep talking to is the motherfucker that sold my daughter the 2 dogs, Luna and Simba. So when I get fucking, yeah. Now, it's a dog, it's 2 dogs, Luna and Simba. Then y'all come on and then say Zoo Gang. Yeah, I'm thinking of this nigga, I'm gonna fuck him up. I ain't trying to hear nothing. Nate Daniel. I don't know Nate Daniel. Yeah. Trying to send me, trying to holler at me, boy. Then holler at me with a check. You know what I'm saying? Levitical law. The civil part of it is if you kill somebody, yeah, you're supposed to come forward with a check. some money. Or either that or